What's up, boys? Chris here from Slips.n.tipps back for another NBA video. And in this video, I got my 4 favorite picks for today. Now, if you're from the States, this is for the Wednesday night games. If you're from Australia like me, this is for the Thursday morning games. Now, the pressure is on. We swept the board yesterday. It was such a sick day. I was so hype. You guys were so hype in the Instagram DMs. We went 5-0 for the picks, and the research paid off because these picks went way over, and there was pretty much no sweat at all. If you count the Telegram exclusive, we went 6-0 because Ingram went over his assist line, feeding CJ McCollum for those threes, and it was just ticks flying all day yesterday. So the pressure's on. I got 4 picks, like I said. I want to sweep the board again. Worst case, going 3 for 1 on these picks. If you don't know me, guys, my name is Chris. I post free picks on Instagram. I've got all my write-ups for every single pick I put out, not just the NBA. I've currently got the NRL, which is the Australian Rugby League, and I've got a bunch of other plays for a bunch of other sports, always on Instagram, where I'm very active. Now, I've got my Telegram group as well, which is also free. My Telegram exclusives are now 3 in a row. So they've been cashing, which is great because I put a lot of effort into those exclusives. And yeah, it's all for free, guys. Like I say all the time, I love doing this. My research is all for free. So show some love. Subscribe to this YouTube channel and hit me up on Instagram and Telegram if you want to show some support. Now, let's not waste any more time. Let's keep this form going. Let's talk about my first pick. I'm taking Kuzma to make 2+ made threes. He's done this in 4 of his last 5 games, averaging 2.8 made threes per game. He's also done this in 7 of his last 8 against the Magic. Clearly, he loves to verse them. He's done this in 3 of his last 4 at home as well. And without Poole in the starting lineup, I just like him even more to be the offensive weapon and main guy for this Wizards team. Now, the Wizards desperately need a win here. They're playing at home. And the fact that Kuzma's averaging 6.8 threes attempted per game on 34.2% shooting, that's pretty decent mathematical wise for me because we just need him to make 2. Hopefully he has 7 or 8 attempts. And I was honestly going to take his points line, but I just feel as if this is a bit more safer and I don't really mind taking the odds at a bit of a discount. So 2+ made threes for Kuzma. That's my first pick. Now for my second pick, let's talk about one of the GOATs, Steph Curry. We need him to go over 8.5 rebounds plus assists. He's done this in 3 of his last 4 games and 3 of his last 4 against the Bucks, averaging 10.5 rebounds plus assists per game, which is just amazing because clearly he loves versing them. He's also covered this line in 5 of his last 7 home games, and the Warriors just got absolutely embarrassed and spanked by the Celtics in a blowout loss. So this is a huge bounce back game for them. I can only imagine the hype speech that Steve Kerr would have given this whole entire unit because that was terrible. Now, Giannis might not play for the Bucks, so that does make a difference. I think that gives the Warriors even more of a chance to obviously win this game. He's capable of getting heaps of rebounds or assists alone, so I figured I'd combine them together because he could literally go out and get 10 assists or 10 rebounds. He's very random like that, especially against the Bucks. I think this is a revenge game as well against the Bucks because last time they versed each other, the Bucks beat them. So all these factors make me want to definitely not take the under. I'm loving the over for Steph Curry, 8.5 rebounds plus assists. Now, next pick is for DeMar DeRozan over 4.5 assists. He's done this in 6 of his last 8 games. 3 of his last 4 against the Jazz, where he averaged 5.4 per game, as well as 3 of his last 4 away games. He's covered this line. Jazz are 29th in assists against. That was kind of the main reason why I like this play. I think the matchup is great. I thought it should be at 5.5 instead. And honestly, I'm assuming the lines will go up after my tips went up in Telegram. If it does go to 5.5, I would actually recommend fading it there. I would say wait for the alt lines to open and take it at 4.5 because it's a pretty sharp line. And I think he ends right around 5 or 6. He's got the ball in his hands a lot. Bulls are favorites here in a very small line. So this should be a very competitive game, hopefully with a bunch of points. So DeRozan should hopefully just dish the ball out and get those assists for us. I like it at 4.5 a lot. Now for my last pick, we're going with the king, the GOAT. Like I always say, depending on who you ask, he's the GOAT. But LeBron James for 25+ points. He's done this in 8 of his last 10 matches, averaging 26.5 points per game. And he's also done this in 8 games straight against the Kings, where he's averaged 31.3 points against them per game. So you can see clearly that's what got me here. I love the king against the Kings. So I think he's going to go over and have an amazing game. He's also covered this line in 3 of his last 4 home games. And Lakers are favorites to win with a line that's only set to -3.5. So the bookies are expecting a close game with the total projected projected points being at 237 as well. So he loves versing the Kings. We're expecting a bunch of points. We're expecting a competitive game. His line is set to 25.5, so I took it at a slight discount at 25 plus. It's just much better there in my opinion. And hopefully we sweep, guys. Those are my 4 plays. Like I said, we had an awesome day going 6-0, including the Telegram exclusive. So let's keep it going, guys. Let's get them ticks and let's get the broom out again. Cheers, guys. Good luck.